You are now listening to the Two Bros, One Podcast.
Well, here it is.
Here it is.
We're here.
Episode 1.
Episode 1
Yep.
of the Two Bros, One Podcast.
That's the name we went with.
And that's the name we're going to go with.
Yeah. Two Bros, One Podcast. And if anybody can come up with a better name, by all means, we're probably not gonna
Slide into the DMs.
I'm just gonna slide to the DMs and maybe open it, maybe not. But
It's all good. But first of all, we just want to say, what's up?
What's up, everybody?
Two Bros, One Podcast. I'm one of your hosts. I'm MC Broccoli.
I am DJ Hunts.
And we're going to sit here and talk about nothing, honestly.
Pretty much. Just talk about everything and everything. This is like our little bit of an outlet for our lives because we both believe we need it, and I think it's gonna be entertaining.
I 100% agree. There's so many things that happened in our lives recently, and I don't even think just recently, for like the longest time, dude, that if we told about what's going on in our lives, I think people would be like, what the hell is wrong with these guys? Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You know, just from our careers, from where we started, from where we're at now, to our family lives, to like traveling all over the world.
I think even just asking the questions like, what do you guys do with your life? What do you guys do? It's like, well, depends.
Well, I'm glad you got an hour to sit here and talk with us because let me tell you all about it.
It's not just like one job. You know, it's not like one thing. It's always like a multitude of things.
Honestly, I when they ask at the end of the year or when you do your taxes, like, you know, they ask you how much, what is your job? You know, what did you do? And I'm just like, I don't know. I was a costume character at SeaWorld for like 2 weeks, and then I worked at Coachella, but then I also went on tour with 50 Cent. I don't know what I did. What do you put down as that? You just put everything.
Just the one guy who does everything.
Hey, you're the guy that does everything, don't you?
Yeah. I think for me, it's a little bit easier. I just put entertainer. And I think if you're going to give it a name as to like what we do for a living, we entertain. We're entertainers.
That's the best way to put it.
I think that's pretty much what it is, you know, because no matter what you like, he's talking about, like, what I do, I entertain people. I know that's pretty simple, whether it be doing TikToks, doing reels, or even just doing things for fun, like Hallow Scream, like scare acting. It's all kind of in the entertainment box,
right?
You know,
right.
So
I agree. I
what's
agree.
not, you know, I mean, I did do Amazon for a little bit. That wasn't entertaining. That was hell.
You're working for the man, dude.
Working for them. You're just working for the man.
Yo, Jeff Bezos, you're the man.
You the man.
Said nobody.
Yeah. Say to yourself in the mirror every morning.
Oh, that's all right.
While you brush your bald head. Anyway. But yeah. So, let's, I think, for first episode, I think we should talk a little bit about ourselves. Let's start with you, because I feel like a lot of people will probably know who I am.
I think 8 million people know who you are.
You know,
Roughly 8.8 million people.
I try to keep a humble perspective about it. So, you know, people will probably know me. So let's start with you. Let's talk about you. Who is MC Broccoli?
Oh man, that's a loaded question. Well,
all right, that's enough. Let's talk about me.
It is a loaded question. Well, you know, my name is Brock. I'm 29 years old. From Oceanside, California. You know, DJ Hunts is my older brother. But basically, kind of where I can kind of come from, and I don't even know what to say, claim to fame, I guess you could say.
Sure.
Like just Hunter said, you know, I'm an entertainer. But mostly that kind of concludes with I've worked on many, many, many tours with many artists, from 50 Cent most recently to doing the Vans Warped Tour.
That was a big one.
That's probably one of my biggest claim to fame, is working for the Vans Warped Tour for like about 5 years.
I would say that was kind of like the Kickstarter as to like who is Brock and who is he gonna be, was like when he went on that Warped Tour.
Yep. And you know what? I think I'm just going to stop right there on that one, because that Warped Tour was like my bread and butter. Warped Tour was the biggest thing that I ever loved growing up. When I was growing up, I was introduced to it by this one girl. Her name was Nicole, and my freshman year of high school. And I loved the music on the Warped Tour, but I never knew what was it all about.
Right.
This one girl,
what it takes,
who I saw at the Kokorian way
my
back in the
gosh.
day when Friday nights you'd be in Vista at Korean, if anybody knows what that is.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
Like you would go down there and she was down there and literally was like, "Hey, what's up? Do you want to go to Warped Tour tomorrow?" It was so random, but it was also like at the time in my life I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
I do want to go to Warped Tour tomorrow.
How old were you?
I was
Or do you remember?
I was a freshman in high school.
Oh, okay.
So like
there you go.
15?
I guess. Yeah, let's say 15. Let's say
Yeah.
freshman in high school, you know.
I
If you're a
think
freshman in high school right now, listen to this podcast. How old are you? That's probably how old he was.
Let us know in the comments. Don't let us know in the comments. I don't want to know how old you are. But anyways, I was like 15 years old. And yeah, I mean, just like that, right off the bat. And then next morning, I'm getting ready to walk out the door.
Mm-hmm.
And mom and dad are like, "Where you going?" I go, "Oh, I'm going to Warped Tour with my friend Nicole. Her dad's picking me up." Like, what? I mean, it was a really funny story, like that whole thing in general. But yep, we did Warped Tour. On Warped Tour, my first job was I was the water slide guy.
Water slide guy.
I had to put up like a 300-pound water slide in the venue.
For how long?
Oh, like 2 months, dude.
Just 2 months straight, just pinning it up, tearing it out, putting it up, tearing it out.
I'll tell you what, though, I got jacked.
You did.
I got ripped. I was just like,
I was a workout in
because
itself.
you just like pulling this like stupid freaking water slide that one rips on you all the time, and two has water in it when you're backing it up. So it's just like this, you're just adding on pounds every day to it. So yeah, of course you're gonna get jacked.
But you got it done.
Got it done, and it was really good. There was a lot of people that year. That year, first year, I met everybody. You know,
Yeah.
being that it's called the Vans Warped Tour.
And you were probably 18 when you did that, right? We're talking like so people understand. He's talking about like when Nicole asked you to come out, you were 15 years old, freshman in high school, just attending.
Yes.
And then 3 years later, you end up working on the Vans Warped Tour, which is a kind of a crazy story in itself. But we'll talk about that another time.
Exactly.
But eventually, you started working for the Vans Warped Tour. First job, 18 years old, is the water slide.
I was actually 20 years old.
Oh, 20.
I was 20 years old.
Okay.
Because like being down the road, this kind of story.
You're out of high school.
I'm out of high school.
Got it.
I started working I went to Media Tech Institute in Oceanside
That's right.
for a year.
Uh-huh.
After that, I went to the Vault in Temecula. There used to be a venue over there. Was an intern for whatever that means. Being an intern at mixing audio, figuring it all out. What really, what's alive.
So going from the first Warped Tour is like one of those pinnacle events to like what you started doing after high school. You went to school for media.
Yes.
You went to Media Tech.
Yeah, well, being like a live sound engineer.
There you go.
Being in the music industry. I really wanted to be part of the music industry, but my ultimate goal was to work on the Vans Warped Tour.
Yeah.
No matter what I wanted to do.
That was the goal.
No matter what, I just wanted to be I want to be a part of the Vans Warped Tour. Somehow, some way, doing whatever.
Hopefully for what you went to college for,
Yeah, in a sense, because that's what
schooling for, yeah.
Yes, it was definitely a gateway into where I wanted to go.
Got it.
Long story short, got this job working in a venue. But there I was like really adamant about really wanting to be on the Warped Tour. I really wanted to do whatever I could. Lo and behold, this girl that was working out there, her name was Stephanie. I hope she's watching this. She's really like it was like the golden ticket. She goes, "Oh, I have Kevin Lyman's email. Why don't you just email him?" Oh, and it was like she gave me the keys to like a Ferrari. I took it and I ran with it, dude. I just like we went to Mexico. You know what I'm saying? I went way off with it. I emailed Kevin every day.
So everybody knows, Kevin Lyman is the founder of the Vans Warped Tour.
Kevin Lyman is the guy who started the Vans Warped Tour. And this
girl just like, "Oh, I'll give you his email."
Yeah.
Bingo.
Literally.
Yeah.
Just like, "Oh, I have his email. Here you go."
It's almost like if you wanted to like work at the EDC and work with them, it's almost like someone just gave you Pascal's email.
Literally.
Basically.
And said, "Hey, here you go. Email him. He's looking to hear from you."
It's like, I have Pascal's email. Like, what the frick, bro? I could say anything, bro. This is the guy who could change my life. Yeah. That's
so
what it feels like.
So I got his email and I religiously, emailed him every day. "Hi, Kevin. My name is Brock. Hi, Kevin. My name is Brock. Hi, Kevin. My name is Brock. I'm so and so. I can do this." I even got to the point where I was like, "Kevin, if you just even let me come out for the tour, I will work for free. I will clean up trash. I will do whatever it takes just to get on the Vans Warped Tour because I loved it."
Yeah.
And then there was one time out of the 7,000 emails I send, he responds back to one of my emails. And it was like I said, because I told him I was an audio engineer. So I learned about, audio and breaking down and tearing down and backline. And that was really a big thing. And he I don't know why, but he responded to me about backline. I was like, yeah, Kevin, I know how to do audio and backline. And he goes, do you really know how to do backline? Like, email right away. And it was like, one, my heart dropped that he emailed me back. Right. Two, it was like, yeah. And I emailed him back like a paragraph long of what I knew about like just backlining. I was just like, yeah, this is what you do.
To where I know backlining. Let me tell you, Kevin.
Yeah, let me tell you, Kev.
Let me give you this whole long essay that I didn't want to do in high school, but for you, I'll make 2 essays for you. Like
literally. Send him an email back. He gets back to me. He says, well, on the email thread, when he gets back to me, there's this lady named Julie Grant, and Julie Grant was the tour manager, one of the tour managers for the Vans Warped Tour at the time. He's on the email thread, and he goes, Julie, we should get Brock on the Vans Warped Tour.
Bam.
Bam.
There you go. So then, yeah, to kind of fast forward, basically, it led to like thing. Oh, well, actually, I'll talk about it. Talk about it. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, it gets crazier.
Yeah, it gets crazier.
This is not even like... Yeah. So anyways, basically, long story short, they got me mixed up with somebody else.
Oh,
that's what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to go with.
Yeah.
There's, out of all the emails I sent, out of the heart.
He thought you were another Brock. Yeah.
That's why. So, because I got an email from them saying, hey, let's get Brock on. Let's do this. You'll be the water boy, which is, long story short, you just...
So yeah,
you'd do the water. You'd give all the water and ice to all the bands. He thought I was another Brock. Shout out to Brock Mecklenburg. He was other Brock, who's a good dude, and his dad was the one who ran all the radios, but all the radios on the tour. His dad was the one. So when Kevin got an email from me, he thought he was getting an email from Brock. He thought, which is the guy, and so it was like out of all these things, get an email back. Kevin goes, Brock, out of the 25 years I've ever done the Vans Warped Tour, I've never made a mistake like this before. I still have the email too. Yeah, I'd never forget that.
Oh yeah, that's like a pennant. Don't ever erase it.
Never erase it. He said, "I'm really sorry, but you can't come out this year. I'll give you 6 VIP passes to compensate, whatever. All good." My heart sank.
Yeah,
brokenhearted. I emailed him back and I said, Kevin, it's okay. Don't worry about it. But can I come out to still those like because we live in California.
Right.
I want to come out to all the California dates.
Right.
And just kind of show up, and just do whatever I can.
Show them what you're worth.
Yeah, exactly.
Which is like I think that was the coolest thing about it, is that despite the bad news that you got, despite how you got mixed up and like your guy that you've been so wanting to work for since like your freshman year in high school hits you up and says, dude, I got you mixed up with somebody else. And he tried to, make it up for you. 6 VIP passes. That's not a bad deal. No. But still, you were like, let me just come up and just do it for free. Let me just come up, hang out, help out in whatever way possible, just to show you that I want to be here and how appreciative I am for you. So I think that spoke the volumes that
absolutely
led you into into the actual Vans Warped Tour.
Thank you.
So
I wanted to be a part about it. So, I did that. I went out there. I went to, believe it or not, one of the days I went to go, first day to go do this was in Pomona. No, Ventura.
It was Ventura. Yeah. Ventura.
And our mom, during the time,
I
told her about this whole thing. And, talk about the biggest supporter, Mom.
Mom was
one of our biggest supporters.
Absolutely.
100%. She was so thrilled. She goes, I'm going to drive you up there myself. Let's go get a hotel. I'll do the whole 9 yards. And we did. Showed up. Go to the production office. And mind you, it's like walking into school the first day. You have no idea what's going on. There's so many moving parts. You have no idea what's going on. And get there. They say, hey, I'm Brock. They said, oh, you're Brock. Wow. Jeez. So right off the bat, my name was already like,
your name was already
wow, you're Brock. Okay, well, cool. Go out to the trucks. Long story short, we can talk about the story another time, but basically, long story short, went out there, I busted my off. Working with the setup crew guys. Shout out to the setup crew guys, Josh Handy, Danny Bateman, Terry Myers, Mike Holshoe, all you guys, man, love you guys. And then, man, I got called into the office, basically, just like by the principal, Kevin.
There you go.
And he said, "Hey, Brock, you've really been the talk of the town lately, and I really appreciate you. Can't get you on this year, but next year, 2015,
and bam,
boom.
that was it, dude. And that's
that
where it
was it.
skyrocketed from there. So then, obviously, you did Warped Tour from 2015 to
the very end.
What was the last? And what was the last one?
I think it was 2019.
2019 was the last one.
Yeah, 2019. Yeah, that was like when they did the festival kind of days.
Yeah, the festival. So you did it for 4 years, 2015 and 2019, and then afterwards, after that all fell apart, then you stay connected with the guys on the Warped Tour.
Absolutely.
People you worked with, like Danny. I know Danny. Danny's a cool guy.
Yes.
And Sierra Lyman.
And
then,
man, we can.
Then you started. Then what'd you do after that? After the Warped Tour.
After that, I really got into being on the Warped Tour. You meet a lot of people, like you said. You know what I mean. So I was like, well, I really want to keep doing this. I want to be part of the road. So I have this one band called Our Last Night.
Yeah.
Oh, Our Last Night. Our last cover. I worked with Our Last Night as a merch guy, and I honestly think they did not like me as a merch guy. And you know what? I didn't like myself as a merch guy either. But it was one of my first tours, right off from coming hot from the Vans Warped Tour. Mm-hmm. I did merch for that band for I want to say a month.
Cool. It was whatever, but it was whatever. But I mean, that's cool.
But getting your kind of foot in the door about the industry. I mean, months later, did Coachella, worked Coachella.
Yeah, so then you started doing a bunch of different festivals. You did Coachella.
So, honestly, from there, and then it got me into this company called Six Man.
Six Man.
Six Man is a music festival. Music festival company that does
put shows on cruises.
Put music festivals on a cruise ship.
Yeah,
the Norwegian Cruise Line.
So you were like working on cruises, putting on shows, literally
being on cruises.
Right,
having music festivals.
That is wild.
It is a crazy concept.
That is a wild story. It's so that's crazy. I mean, it's just I think the fact that you had all these things going down for you, bro, and I think that's such the coolest life story. That's doing all these things, and then and then I started doing cruises. Then he started working on cruises and putting on shows. It's really cool. And then tours with some big people. I know you did it with Shawn Mendes for a little bit, or tried to do it with Shawn Mendes before he shut it down. But then he did it with 50 Cent, which is who doesn't know 50 Cent? I don't care if you like rap, 50 Cent.
I don't know what you heard about me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
exactly. And so really cool. So that's kind of you're really into the entertainment, performance industry of things, Warped Tour, concerts and shows behind the scenes.
Yeah.
And so it's really cool.
Been around for a while. I mean, we can definitely get into way more about every job that
we don't need to talk about.
It's all a story, man.
Jobs in between, working for Senior Grubbies. That was always a core.
Yes.
Yeah, family.
Senior Grubbies.
And,
love you, Justins.
I was have you worked anywhere else besides all those entertainment ones and then Senior Grubbies? Is there anywhere else that you actually work? Oh yeah,
SeaWorld.
Well, okay.
SeaWorld.
Hello scare acting. Yes. And then then it was the PSA company or the. Yeah,
don't even talk about that.
Yeah, then that's why
I just blocked that whole year out of my life.
Okay, so it was an audio tech company, right?
Fact is, I've been around. I've done a lot. I just just like you, man. Entertainment,
Good
entertainment beyond entertainment, beyond entertainment. And what we do now is, we're entertainers. I guess you could say one of my biggest things I do is I MC a lot.
Yep.
And my name is MC Broccoli. So we do a lot of hosting, especially I do a lot of hosting on those cruises.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just entertainment.
Exactly.
But that's kind of where my background comes from.
That's cool. That's a little story, little peek into MC Broccoli's life right there.
Yeah, if you want to know anything about it, guys, just let us know too. You know what I mean? We're always down to talk about ourselves and
ask questions. Ask questions in the comments.
What about you, DJ Hunts?
Okay,
who are you?
Who am I?
Who is DJ Hunts?
Who is DJ Hunts?
I mean, it sounds like
once upon a time on May 24th, 1991. No, I was born.
And the world may never know.
In the world that who knew what was going to happen. As a lot of people know, I'm DJ Hunts official. I'm known for doing my comedy bits. I'm taking like stand-up comedians and putting like big facial expressions over and lip syncing over and putting a whole sketch together through that. I have a couple semi-original. I won't say original, but semi-original where I was like a trend that I kind of exposed, like the Avada Kedavra, like a like
Is that the
yeah, where that was like a trend on TikTok that got really big and started using. But I've done a lot of social media. And that's kind of like what my full-time gig is now. That's why I refer to myself as an entertainer or social media influencer.
Yeah.
Because that's kind of what I do.
Yeah.
And but before that, kind of leading up to that, like first of all, I went to Bible college and studied and wanted to be like a pastor, specifically a high school pastor. That was kind of like, where I was wanting to go with my career. Because when I graduated high school, it's funny. Oh, we'll get to that in a second. Because I am working at SeaWorld. But like originally I wanted to be a SeaWorld trainer.
Now we're getting there.
Yeah.
I was gonna say
I was like,
before you wanted to be a pastor, you were looking to be a dolphin trainer at SeaWorld.
Yeah,
for the longest time.
that was the high school dream right there. That's where it all started.
On career day, this guy wore a wetsuit to school. Let's just go with that. You know what I'm saying? That's so true. He wore a freaking wetsuit.
Career day, I wore my wetsuit and put like a paper of SeaWorld around it. So
it literally said SeaWorld. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. So. That's what the goal was. Out of high school, I'm gonna go to college. I'm gonna study marine biology, oceanography, all that cool stuff, and then I'm gonna be a SeaWorld trainer. That shut down real quick.
They told him he had to be a marine biologist. And he said, "Oh, that doesn't sound good."
Well, you don't. Yeah, actually, SeaWorld, you don't have to be a marine biologist at the time.
Now you don't. Anybody could be a freaking trainer at SeaWorld.
Yeah, because training, sure.
Whatever.
Yeah. Anyway, so. I went to college for that. There was a lot of things going down. It was like I just slipped into a deep state of depression. Then afterwards, I decided I wanted to go to Bible college. I wanted to study to be a pastor. I was really close with my high school pastor at the time, Abel Mendez. And so I kind of just wanted to follow in his footsteps and go from there. So I went to Calvary Chapel Bible College up in Marietta. Those are some of the best times of my life. I honestly, I enjoyed my time doing that. Ironically, for those who don't know where the DJ Hunts of my name comes in. It was actually during Bible college when I went to York. I took a semester of Bible college in York, England.
York, England.
Yes, and where I met one of my best buddies, Joseph, who was like a DJ at the time, and I was kind of like into that where I wanted to get into DJing, like that electronic music, but I was also like really hardcore in my roots with like screamo, emo music.
Yeah,
and so. But I was like exploring a little bit, and then bands like Into Shikari, Tac Tac came out. I was like, oh, dude, let me mess with this DJ stuff. This might be cool. And that's kind of where I got into. Started DJing on my, iPod Touch.
Oh, dude.
The Touch, yeah.
And just kind of back it up real quick. To people, what the bands that he was talking about is during this time, metalcore at the time was very like, and then it would go like into like a synthy like basically, and that's what he's kind of saying.
Yeah,
is he loved those parts.
I love those.
Like the do.
It blew my mind. Am listening it and kind of like already envisioning it before I even heard it because I was like,
you did, you called it. I remember that, Hunter. You actually called that out and you said, I want to be in a metal band, but also do like EDM.
Yeah.
And then Attack came out.
Yeah. Yeah. And I was like, well, someone already beat me to the punch. All right. Whatever. But I was like really into that. And so then I started playing with like this DJ app on my phone, Tracker DJ. And then just started playing with that, just with any songs that I had. Joey actually had to end up giving me some songs. So I was like, yes, thank you, bro. Like, because I didn't have anything. I had Breathe Carolina. That's all I had.
How old were you when you started this whole thing, Hunter?
So this was I don't know how old I was, but I'm gonna say I was probably 19 or 20. Yeah, I think it was that. I think it was like 20. I'm gonna say 20 years old. 20 years old.
Okay.
In England when I started doing all that DJing on my phone, and then when I came back, graduated Bible college, and I was like hoping to get into being a pastor at my church, and so I did an internship for that for a year. Yeah, great time. That was good times. But then nothing really opened up. And then I kind of went back to like day jobs working at like Senior Grubbies or
Time Factory.
Oh yeah, Time Factory. Well, that actually was before Time Factory is when I was doing Bible college.
Ah, that's right.
Yeah, I was doing that back and forth, which, that was a time.
What
That
a
was not a good
joke.
time.
What a f***ing joke. Hey,
That
Time
was-
Factory. I hope you.
They're
know,
already closed. I think they shut down.
I hope they stay closed.
I went back to that same strip mall to see if they were still open. I'm like, they're gone.
Yeah, they're good.
They're gone.
Horrible people.
Whatever. Anyway, but then yeah, after college, I think I started. What did I do? I went to Home Depot. That's what I did. Worked at Home
Oh,
Depot.
yeah, you
Yeah.
did.
Yeah, that was a chill time. That was chill. That was hard.
You
I was
won didn't you win an Xbox from working at Home Depot?
Oh yeah. They had cool things like you just like for St. Patrick's Day. Whoever's the best dressed leprechaun wins an
Wait, say that one more
Xbox.
time. What day was it again?
St. Patrick's Day.
St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
And what did you do?
And they said whoever comes in like the best dressed, like for the morning meetings, you would win an Xbox.
Dang.
That was first prize. Second prize was something else, whatever. I don't remember. All I remember was I was the only one who dressed up as a leprechaun.
Literally.
And
And when you dressed up as a leprechaun, it wasn't just like a kill. It was like
it was a whole get up.
it was the whole.
I had a
9
beard
yards.
sprayed it with red. I had a whole hat. Had the kilt, the socks, the shoes.
You
like
had literally everything.
I had it all. I looked like a leprechaun. I had the ears. Yeah, dude. I even went to go get ears, bro. I was like, dude, for an Xbox, yes, please.
You know what?
What? Yeah, I'm not.
I
No one,
would too. I would.
there would be no other reason for me to go all out.
No, seriously.
Like what for a $25 gift card to
$25
Starbucks,
to
whatever, like,
Starbucks?
something like that. No, this is an Xbox, bro. I'm like,
Yeah.
going all out.
Yeah.
Finally get that Xbox, play some whatever. Anyway, we did Home Depot for a little bit.
Yeah.
But then I started working. This is kind of where like the whole social media aspect of my life comes in. Like I started working with David Lopez.
But why did you start working with David Lopez? Because of what app?
Oh yeah, because of Vine.
For the Vine. Vine.
So while I was in doing Bible college in England, I remember Vine was a big thing and people were messing with Vine, whatever. It was like the thing. It was like the trend. Oh, you play on Vine? And then I see David on there. And I see David, not just David, but him with like millions of views, David
Lopez.
He was like the first guy. I was just like the guy who I knew who's famous now. Like I know this. It was kind of like one of those things.
Yeah.
And I saw, and then dude, him, dude, it blew my mind. And I thought it was just funny. He had some good stuff. Him and doing the whole Juan that he does.
Yeah.
Was really good. And then eventually I hit him up and I was like, dude, if you ever need some extras, I'm down to hang out. Because I thought it was fun. I thought it'd be fun. Just be a part of it. And then, yeah, sure enough, he hit me up. I was like, yeah, dude, we can use you for extras. And working with him for the longest time. And eventually where I was trying to get to, I ended up working for David after Home Depot.
That's right.
Yeah, or during Home Depot. I think it worked both times.
That's right.
And it was from working with him, I kind of watched from a distance. All I did was I was like an extra, but I also kind of like helped set up scenes. I worked for him. Anything he needed, go get some lunch, just kind of like the guy who's around to work for him.
Right.
But doing that, I watched how he filmed and I was kind of intrigued in how he did things and how he did that stuff. I was kind of just like, okay. And I kind of was like, whatever. I'm not gonna film, but it was stored in the back of my head. And then when TikTok came out, and I saw people doing lip syncs over just everything, and it just came to my mind. I was like, dude, and I actually did see somebody did lip sync over like a Brian Regan bit,
Mm-hmm.
and all they're doing is just talking to the camera, almost like they are Brian Regan, which I thought was stupid. Like, why? Why is this? Why are you doing that? Why not? What adds to this other than just the comedy bit that's not even yours,
Right.
And I was like, why don't people just? And I just thought, why don't people just take that video and actually act out the whole thing that they're talking about?
Yeah.
And that's kind of when I came back home. And at this point, I was also working for Amazon. Eventually, I went to Home Depot, to Los Tacos, to Amazon because COVID was coming around. And then I came home one day from Amazon and filmed my first viral TikTok, the Pop-Tart bit from Brian Regan. And I just act out everything. Like I lip sync some of the words. I didn't lip sync the whole bit like everyone else was doing.
Right.
I filmed the parts that I thought made sense and would make it kind of bring it to life.
Right.
And that was kind of like my whole philosophy. That was kind of my whole perspective on doing TikTok was just like bring these jokes to life because it'd be funny. It'd be like someone made a movie production from their audio.
Right.
That was the whole bit.
Yeah.
And that's kind of when TikTok just kind of skyrocketed. And originally I downloaded TikTok thinking I was going to put up my DJ mixes, which I did do. If you go all the way back, there's like 1 or 2.
Don't you still have DJ mixes on your YouTube?
Oh yeah.
Somewhere?
Oh, yeah. I think they're still up there. Sometimes YouTube doesn't like that because it's copyright. And I'm like, now I don't want to not make money because of these videos and stuff. So there are. I think there are. There might be half of it might be muted, but it's there. It's still up there. But yeah. And then from 20 to 2021, dude, just doing TikTok full time. And here we are now. Doing still doing this, but now with like more like YouTube Reels, Instagram, and stuff like that. And that's kind of in a short, like where I got to where I was at now. And now we're here doing podcasts.
I mean, but the fact that like, I'm going to tell you this too. And one thing you're kind of like really leaving out is that TikTok has led you to a lot of more entertainment things.
Oh, bro. I know. And a lot of cool things.
A lot of cool things.
Yeah, a lot of cool things. I did a thing with Dr. Phil.
Yeah, no, don't say it like that. You were on Dr. Phil.
I was on Dr. Phil.
You were interviewed by Dr. Phil to help this kid out because this kid is an idiot and goes to Jake Paul and says, I can't do nothing for you.
Yeah.
Hi, Dr. Phil. DJ Hunt's here. I heard Austin's story that he wants to be a social media influencer and a content creator, and I heard he's got nobody to make funny videos with. Well, today's his lucky day because that's my specialty. So let's do it. It's going to be a changing day in Austin's life.
I'm sorry. If you're gonna go put yourself out there like that, hey, buddy, I'll do this, this, and this for you. Don't say nothing. You're not going to get anything back.
Yeah.
That was stupid, but you helped him out.
Yeah.
Dr. Phil asked you to come
It was an episode. It was an episode. I was on an actual episode of Dr. Phil. We had a whole bit where I helped him kind of like film TikToks and do what I do.
Yeah.
And it was a cool bit. It was a cool time.
Absolutely.
Yeah. A lot of cool things like that. A lot of cool things.
And that's, I think, a lot of our life is. It's just a lot of little cool things like that, isn't it?
I was gonna, we don't have to put it all here in the first episode. I was gonna say we can kind of spread it out throughout many episodes.
We totally can. Yes. Yes, we totally can.
We'll talk about it at a different time. We'll maybe episode 2 we'll talk about like my Dr. Phil story. If people want to hear it.
Yeah.
Or bring it at a time when it's ready. But anyway, I love there are people ask me a lot of time, who's some of your favorite TikTok creators? Who's some of your favorite people you like to watch? And I would say when football comes around, we love sports. I love watching football.
Here, let's say it on 3. Can we say it on 3? Because we don't know exactly who it is.
You know who it is?
Yeah, ready?
All right, 1, 2, 3. Trap House Sports.
All day long.
Dude,
Trap House Sports. If you love football,
this dude,
and you love Jared freaking Goff, you got to watch this guy right now.
This dude. And I don't know. I figured because it's football season, it's October, I like to like watch a couple of these videos. I laugh every time. These are so good. I love these. He basically puts clips of like the football games that were played on Sunday or Monday, and he kind of like puts his voice over it and kind of like talks about the game and gives all these guys names. It's so funny. So
dude, he's so good. He's so good.
Yeah.
Do we have one from the Sunday?
We do. It's like I think it was this one he highlighted like Jonathan Taylor coming back from the IR. So yeah, so here we go.
Nah, this week of football right here started off crazy. What the hell is that? Anyway, bro, this week of football started off crazy, bro. DJ Moore gonna get tested immediately. They're gonna test him for everything. They're gonna test him for anabolic. Hold on, wait a minute, that's 3 pounds. DJ Moore for aphrodisiac. He out there playing a little too freaky. DJ Moore out there with the bean top. Sam Howell got jealous of Justin Fields. He said, F it, I also want to throw it to a Chicago Bears. Justin Fields look like Calvin Cambridge. Justin Fields look like somebody dressing up on Halloween as Calvin Cambridge. DJ Moore just happy to be out of Charlotte. He doing what Kimba wish he did. No, well, that ain't Katniss Everdeen right there. Josh Allen set up to get
Dude, he's just so good.
Dude, it just
like
that's Katniss Everdeen out there.
Katniss Everdeen. Like Trevor Lawrence is now Katniss Everdeen, dude.
Diggs look like Australian Roddy Rich. Stephon Diggs gonna be the first wide receiver to bite his quarterback. What the? Jags out there f***ing up, and the Bills still can't manage to score. What the hell is this? Top 5 worst plays all time. Here we go with Josh Allen out here, no plan, no focus. Wide open bomb to Stephon Diggs. But it's Josh Allen we talk about. You already know with every it comes an all Jaguars. 93 times. Bills still managing not. We got Josh Allen out here running this. Wait a minute, is that Gabe Davis? This the Bills we're talking about. It two good things cannot happen in a row. Just like that game on ice. This right here just embarrassing. Nah, little bro, this shit right here is sad. How you gonna go out like this, man? This shit sad, little bro. How you go out like that in the worst way? Typical Titans fashion, man. That defense more wide open than Stephen A. Smith for it. Anthony Richardson throwing bombs downfield. That shit real unfortunate what happened to him, but it's all good. We got Unk out. D-Hop remind me of 2 Chainz. That's 2 Chainz out there. Unk out there going crazy. Unk the best thing that happened to the Titans since they got remembered. The best thing that happened to the Titans since the rumbling. Tannehill might just be the worst thing that happened to the Titans since the rumbling.
Like, dude, he does it so good. And I think our favorite one is when every time it's all about Jared Goff. Anytime he talks about Jared Goff, it's like the best.
I think we both said it too, that like we're both, I'm proudly going to say that we're both Rams fans. We love Cooper Kupp.
Absolutely.
Matty Stafford's okay. Old
Grandpa
daddy
Stafford.
Old daddy Matty Staffy. He's great and all.
He definitely showed from Sunday's game that, he needs a Cade to run.
I'll tell you what, though. Ask this guy to run. He'll fall.
Yeah. That's exactly what will happen.
We need to get this guy life alert.
Yeah. We love you, Stafford, but
Hey,
you can't run for crap.
Matthew Stafford, we love you, man, but man, you just can't run.
You
dude.
cannot run for your life, bro.
If Brett Favre came back, I think he would beat you.
Man. But yeah, we love.
Chop House, you get me going, my man.
I know. It's like serotonin in the morning, bro.
Literally, just absolutely no. But we're Rams fans.
We're Rams fans.
We are Rams fans. We love supporting. We don't support ex-girlfriends because we were Chargers fans.
Yep.
I don't
But
support
then
ex-girlfriends.
she left.
And she left.
Yep.
How can you expect me to love somebody?
And of all the places to go, she went to LA.
She went to a garbage place.
She went to freaking LA.
She literally said, Same
time Rams are moving to LA.
She said, I'm going to go to this guy who she said in the beginning to not worry about.
Yeah.
And he's trash.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yep.
Literally.
Yeah.
It's in a dump.
I know.
The only best place about that whole
Well, the
thing.
thing about the Chargers is that they don't really have a home. They pay rent to the Rams for the home.
Get wrecked, nerd.
Get wrecked. I love Justin Herbert. I love Austin Eckler. When you're healthy, again, thanks for screwing up my whole fantasy league. Yeah, thanks for benching you for the next 5 weeks.
You suck. I'm just
get back to healthy. But dude, that was the most betrayal thing that the Chargers had done. So
oh my god,
people are gonna be like, oh, so it's just you just like the city? Is that what it's all about? You just care about where they are, not about the history, not about the legend, not about everything else. Yeah, I do care.
You're right.
I care.
Totally right.
I care enough.
Nailed it.
I care enough to where like the fact that I have to like go to LA to go watch Chargers play in a stadium that's not even their own.
It's not even their own.
Instead of go to Qualcomm Stadium, which was nostalgia.
Now it's called Snapdragon.
Snapdragon, yeah. That's Snapdragon now?
That's the dumbest name
I did
ever
not
heard.
connect that.
Snapdragon is Qualcomm.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's okay. Well,
Yeah.
interesting. I didn't know that.
It's all right. It's cool.
Anyway.
It's one of the smallest stadiums I've ever seen.
Cool. But yeah, 40 minutes. I don't know. Let's now get into like our first segment.
I told you this podcast is about nothing, guys.
I told you
Did we
were
warn
going to
you?
go off.
Are you still here with us? I don't know. Are you?
You're awesome. Thank you.
Did
All
I
right.
lose you?
All right. So here's what we're going to do. Our first segment, because we both do emo nights. We both DJ. I DJ emo nights. He does this. We go by the Brothers Grimm when we do emo nights. So we're gonna do top 5 best emo night songs. Your top 5, my top 5.
Oh,
and we're gonna talk about it. And then I actually have alternative press top 5 emo night songs and what they say is the top 5.
well, I'll be dude.
Let's go.
I was not prepared for this one. But you know what? I am prepared for this.
So,
I can't make it on my own.
yeah.
All right, when are we starting?
You were starting right now. We're starting. You go. You start.
Are we going from 5 to 1 or 1 to 5? Like number 1.
We're
is
going
like
from
the-
5. We're going from 5 to 1.
Okay. Probably at number 5, I'm gonna go with Mayday Parade. Jamie's All Over.
Oh, that's okay. That's starting
I'm
at
gonna say
number 5.
is Jamie All Over because it's still, Mayday's been around for a long time.
True.
They've really, if you watched ever the documentary called No Room for Rock Stars, highly recommend it. Look it up. No Room for Rock Stars. Mayday Parade was out there.
I love how you're making a good case for this because I definitely would not put Mayday at my 5. I would even say I don't even know if they're top 10.
Oh, I'm sorry. You asked me for my 5.
Yeah. I'm just giving you crap for it.
Okay, good. Sweet. I think Mayday Parade should be at number 5.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
They sent it. They're good. Everybody knows that song. I had a dream last night.
That's the thing. That's the thing, though. Like, not everybody knows it.
That's a lie. Everybody knows that song.
I played a lot of Nemo Night shows, bro. And every time I play it, it's like a hit or miss.
They probably just don't like it.
Hence, okay. Then they don't like it.
Okay, that's number 5 coming in.
All right.
Mayday
Mayday Parade.
Parade.
Jamie Lynn. It's a great song. I love that song. I do love that song. I don't want to show shade. I'm just top 5.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. All right. What's number 4?
Number 4.
You're number 4.
Ooh. That's a good. Number 4. I'm gonna have to say. Emo night. Does it matter? What it is?
Your top 5 emo night songs. Your top 5 emo songs.
Oh, number 4. I'm gonna have to go with. Oh, it's right there. It's right there. I told you I wasn't prepared for this. I'm gonna have to go. Honestly, I'm just gonna kind of pick it. I'm gonna have to go with "Sorry You're Not a Winner" by Enter Shikari.
Wow. That's like, all right. And just Shikari. Some people don't even know what that song is.
I know, and I
And you're gonna put that at 4 instead of Mayday Parade that some people know, that some people like, that they don't like. According to you, like
according to me, yeah.
All right, all
my
right.
opinion. Shut up. Get out of here. If you don't know who Enter Shikari is, look them up. They're amazing. Been around forever. They're off in the UK.
Great band.
Coming in at number 3,
Okay.
Under Oath, A Boy Brushed Red.
Good one.
Can you feel your heartbeat racing?
I love that. Great song.
And if it's a fear in your sweat.
Solid 3.
Solid
3.
That's what I would say.
Solid. Very solid.
Definitely a solid number 3. Can't go wrong with Under Oath and Gillespie. Let's be real.
Your girl speak can sing. The band is great.
And then, dude, it was just nostalgic all day long.
Very.
Coming in at number 2.
Top 2. Your top 2.
My top 2.
This is your top 2. This is not everyone's top 2. Who he thinks everyone's top 2 is. This is his.
I might get some hate for this one,
Okay.
but I'm definitely going to say Black Parade by My Chemical Romance.
That's number 2, huh?
That's my
okay,
number
that's
2.
your number 2. All right, that's fine.
Because you're going to hate my number 1.
Oh, I know.
You're going to hate my number 1.
I'm going to hate your number 1. Why Black Parade number 2, though?
I mean, it's an iconic song.
It's an iconic song.
It's an iconic song. Everybody knows it.
Do you
Everybody loves
listen?
it.
Do you listen to it on your own all the time?
If it comes up on my playlist, I don't skip it.
Okay.
Let's go with that.
All right. Okay. That's
If
fair.
it comes up, I'm like,
I'll listen to this all the
when
way
I
through.
was
All the way
a
through.
young boy,
Yeah.
my father
Cool.
slapped me in the face. Nope,
Yeah.
that's not it. Coming in at number 1.
That's the real version.
Coming in at number 1. I have to. I can't make it on my own.
Ohio's for Lovers.
Because my heart is in Ohio.
Good song.
Come on, Ohio's for Lovers.
His number
By
1.
Hawthorne Heights, man.
I love it.
Cut my wrist and black my eyes.
Good song.
That line right there.
Yep.
Get out of here.
Get
Shut
outta
up.
here.
Cut my wrist and black my eyes.
Solid.
If you were an emo kid in 2000s, you knew that was a song for you.
Mhm.
That was definitely, I'm going to cut my wrist and black my eyes. And then I'm going to go Hot Topic and I'm going to get a Hawthorne Heights shirt.
Right.
And then I'm going to dye my hair black and blonde.
I like it.
Because you know what? That's exactly what I did.
That's exactly what you did.
I swear.
I remember. There's a picture of it somewhere.
Look on my Instagram.
It's on his Instagram.
It's literally the first picture.
Go
on my
find it.
It's literally scroll on the bottom. Got so much crap, and my mom did it. But that's my top 5 all time.
I love how mom gave you crap instead of dad.
And mom's the one who dyed my hair too.
I know.
Which is
She's the one who did.
she's
So
giving-
she's like, I shouldn't have done this.
She's the one
This
who
was a
was giving me
mistake.
sitting there. She's doing my hair. She goes, "You're just an idiot for doing this, aren't you?" I'm
Yeah.
like, "Mom, but you're
You're the one doing it.
doing it. I know, but I love you."
It's like,
What?
here we go. All right. So, all right. So that's Brock's top 5. And it's Jamie all over again. Is that what it is? I forgot.
Yeah.
And by Mayday Parade. Number 4 was Enter Shikari.
Yep.
Sorry, I'm not a winner.
Yep.
Number 3 was
Under Oath, A Boy Brushed Red.
A Boy Brush Red. Yep. Number 2 is
MCR.
MCR. Welcome to the Black Parade. Number 1 is Ohio's for Lovers by Hawthorne Heights.
Yes.
Solid. All right. My top 5. So
Here we go.
my top 5. My personal favorite emo pop punk songs. I'll try to stay emo, not go too much into pop punk, but they kind of blend very well. You'll see.
Yeah.
You'll see here in a second. My number 4 is definitely, you can say one or the other. But at number 5, I too put Ohio's for Lovers. I've at number 5.
All right.
Number 5 is my 5. Number 4. This one, I think a lot of people would agree with me.
Let me guess.
I Miss You.
Oh.
I Miss You. Blink-182.
Oh.
That's a good one.
That is a good one.
That's a good one. A lot of people say it's like, I think that's like a solid number 4. Blink-182.
That's a good
number
one.
4.
That is a good one.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong with that song.
No.
Honestly, you can't go wrong with
No,
Blink-182.
it's a great song.
No.
I even love, I love it. I even love their new song, One More Time. Dude,
Ugh.
I always had that song on repeat for like the last 2 weeks. Like,
One more time.
yes.
One more time.
Yeah.
One more time.
Yeah. And then number 3
Oh, God.
for me, my personal number 3, Cute Without the E by Taking Back Sunday. Yeah.
Your lipstick is calling, not bothering me.
It's just how it starts
I know
off.
exactly what goes on.
Just how that song starts off, bro, just like gets me just already just like rocking, bro. I love Cute Without the E. I even put that over a lot of what Make Damn Sure, like, and a lot of people love that song.
But you know what, Hunter? I agree with you on that one. I'd rather put Q without the
Yes.
E instead of Make Damn Sure.
Yeah.
Again, Make Damn Sure is great. They can't sing it live at all. But it's
Ooh. Okay.
shots fired.
Spicy.
Trust me, look it up. It's all over the internet. I'm serious. I love Taking Back Sunday. No disrespect, but like, maybe don't play that song anymore. Trust me, we'll make damn sure.
Cool. So, all right. So that's my I actually did see him live, and I think I remember them not singing too well to that song, Made Damn Sure. But I don't care. I'm here Taking Back Sunday, and
I'm still a big fan of Taking Back
Yeah.
Sunday. No disrespect.
right. Anyway, number two.
Oh, here we go.
Shout out to my boy Jordan. All downhill from us all.
Yeah.
All downhill from here. Newfound Glory.
Yes.
Represent Oceanside. Like, gotta put him in. Gotta put Newfound Glory in. And yeah, that was like one of the first songs I heard that I was like got really into. That was like pop punk.
Remember the music video for that one?
Oh yeah, dude, that's probably why I liked it.
I'll never forget the music video. It was like so like trippy and weird.
Super trippy.
But it was like a Mad Max kind of a feel.
but claymation.
Yeah.
Mad Max, but claymation.
It was like Tim Burton kind of style.
Yeah, Tim Burton type. This type
Literally
of style, yeah.
like a Tim Burton kind of style. Oh, dude. I can't believe I didn't say Newfound Glory.
Yeah.
Ugh.
You want to put in?
You were everything I wanted.
That's also a great song.
I mean, that's actually a banging song. I
Yeah.
would have put that.
That's my top 2. That's my 2. My number 2. And then number 1 is I'm Not Okay by MCR.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's your number one?
That's my number 1. That is my number 1. I love
Really? Why is that number one for you?
because I'm not okay. Like,
Say less, bro.
I mean, what more of a reason do you need?
Cut. Period. That's it.
The end.
Dude,
number 1.
I'm not okay either.
Yeah.
Talk about the most emotional song ever. I'm okay. Trust me.
Yep.
I
Seriously.
was on my post the other day and everybody goes, "Oh, are you okay?" You're an idiot. That's all I gotta say. It literally says,
You did not listen to emo music. All right.
they're like, "Oh,
No, that song's great, bro. It's just a hard rocking song. It's such a cool. And as I was thinking, I was like, a lot of these songs, a lot of the emo scene I really got into was because I watched all the music videos on MTV. It was like I'd wake up in the morning or semi-morning, 11 o'clock, 12 p.m.
yes."
Turn on MTV, and then you see all these bands: AFI, Fall Out Boy, MCR, Blink-182, like all those bands you never heard before, but you liked it for some reason.
Dude, I speaking of those, it's just like I remember like the VH1 classics. I remember Headbangers Ball.
Yeah.
Remember Headbangers Ball?
Yep.
That's when I saw Isley Dine on there. I saw like Demon Hunter.
Yeah.
I've seen like
And then there was like, yeah. So there was like the emo pop punk like music videos, and then there was like the screamo Headbangers Ball type of stuff. Where
man, bring back good music, everybody.
Bring back
MTV.
yeah.
Where are you?
yeah,
Bring back music television.
yeah, music television. Make more music videos, please.
We're getting sick and tired of these trash rappers. No disrespect to those guys, but just like, dude, I don't want to see that anymore. I want to see some real cutthroat, grinding, good music that has good music videos too as well. Like, if
Yeah.
you look at it, like I get social medias out there and everything. People use social
That's
media.
why it's shut down, because it's like
But
now you can post it up on YouTube.
Screw that. Go back to freaking MTV. Go back to VH1. Go back to your freaking roots, all right? I want to wake up on Saturday morning hungover as ever. Turn on some VH1 as the All American Rejects playing. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Remember, or see Fallout Boy.
Yeah, whatever.
I feel that was one that never stuck out to me.
That one.
Sorry, not never.
I always saw Sugar Ray going out swinging.
Always saw Sugar Ray going out swinging with the freaking deer and everything.
The deer.
What the weirdest video though?
I know.
It's so.
It was out there.
What?
It was strange and it was cool, but it was cool to watch.
It was very cool to watch.
It was really cool to watch. But then he falls in love with the girl. I don't think that's what it was.
It's kind of weird to think about it. She falls in love with the deer.
Whatever, because his dad was half deer. Her dad was half deer. Did you get that part?
Just questions everything.
Whatever, bro. It's a music video. That's meant to make this conversation like talk about it, and then listen to the song over and over again.
I'm pretty sure half those bands were on acid doing those music videos at some point.
Or there are probably a lot of things. All right, so those are our top 5. Those are our top 5. Here's the actual top 5.
Okay,
according to Alternative Press. This is Alternative Press top 5 emo songs. Y'all ready for this?
All right. Well,
coming in at number 5, according to Alternative Press, "Mr. Brightside" by The Killers.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
I was gonna say, I know. I have. Hold on. Let's make this clear.
Hold on.
Everybody knows "Mr. Brightside." It is probably one of the best songs of all time. Everyone knows "Mr. Brightside." Everyone, you start that song off. Everyone will sing it. Everyone knows all the words. My cage and I've been doing just fine. Gotta be down. Exactly. But is it emo? Is it actually emo? Like, if you really think about it, if you really get down to the roots of it, is it really an emo? Does it really belong in the emo section?
Is the Killers really an emo band?
I know, that's what I'm saying.
No, I personally would say no.
Right.
I would say no.
Maybe okay, I can understand the lyrics, why a lot of people like it's emo, but the band itself, I would say I would not even put that even in the category of pop punk, emo, whatever.
Nothing.
No, I wouldn't.
No,
They're an alternative band that makes great music. Like, I would put Killers along with like Coldplay or or Muse.
Yes.
That's like that section.
Yes. Like, I agree.
Yeah. So the fact that I understand, like, when you go to emo nights, that song, you hear that, you know that song's coming eventually.
Yeah.
It's a great song. Everyone knows it. It gets people vibed up. But I have a hard time with it even in the emo section.
I think it's an emo song is because during the time that song came out and during the time that music video came out too was when all the other music videos were coming out. And so it was just kind of just like thrown in there as like you saw it after the Fallout Boy or you saw it after the All American Rejects video. Yeah. Mr. Brightside will pop up right after that. You know what I mean? Yeah. Why? No idea. Yeah. I think it was a label thing, to be honest with you. I think it was like a label thing. They wanted to get it out there. I don't know. We're
just speaking our minds here, guys. We can be completely wrong and be like, what the hell are these guys talking about? Of course, but why is that not number 1?
You can fact check us. I don't care.
Whatever, yeah.
I don't know.
It's just from my perspective, it's just like, I don't look at the Killers as an emo night band. I look at them as like an alternative band that had emo lyrics. Let's put it that way. I'll be fair. Emo lyrics.
Yeah.
So that's number 5. Number 4. Okay, this one I think we're good with this one. Cute without the E is number 4, according to Alternative Press. So, my number 3 is Alternative Press number 4.
Yeah, so right now we're kind of very similar on, we're kind of in the realm.
Yeah, we're in the realm.
We're in the realm. Thank God, because we do emo night. So
yeah, we better know.
Yeah, we better know what's going on.
We better, and then and I know there's gonna be people who are gonna be like, well, dude, you want to talk about emo, or you want to talk about like modern day emo? Like, we want to talk about the Depeche Mode or the Cure, or like those kind of emo.
It's Depeche Mode.
Oh, okay,
not Depeche Mode.
Oops.
First of all, second of all,
you know what? I like guys. I don't do emo nights. I don't do emo.
And you're fired.
I'm done.
No, but I'm with you on that one, dude. I don't like those debates where it's like, well, like, what's really emo? Like, did you like? What about Joy Division? And like, what about like Sunny Day Real Estate?
It's like all these old.
Shut up. Go drink a coffee and a cigarette somewhere else, dude. I don't give a shit. Get out of here. Go back to Portland where you're coming from. Yeah. All right, get out of here. I don't give a shit. Get out of here.
But we're talking about like the early 2000s, basically.
Early 2000s,
like late 90s, early 2000s genres of music that was like considered. You can put in the emo or pop punk music.
Yeah,
the kind of blend. There was that blend.
Yeah.
So number 4, Q without the E. I think that's a solid 4. I think that's solid.
I agree. Solid 4.
I'm giving that one.
People know that one.
Yeah. Oh, and believe it or not, number 3 is I Miss You, Blink-182.
Whoa!
I can see why. That one got a lot of hype.
Did you follow this? Did you just?
I didn't follow this. No. I'm going to ask you if you follow this for number 2. Because guess what number 2 is? Believe it or not, it's not number 1. It's not number 1. It's number 2. Welcome to the Black Parade.
Get out of here!
Like, what? That is number 1. That is
it was not my number 1, but
it's not,
dude,
not the number 1.
what?
Okay.
I'm very curious as to what number 1 is. But first of all,
I don't even care because at this point, like now, it's like what song could be like the anthem, the theme to emo night music?
I
You know,
think
it's
I
like
think
emo
you
music.
said it. The
What?
anthem.
Oh, but Good Charlotte.
Yeah.
That's a great song, but it's not the. I would say that's like the song that, you know, when you go to emo night, like, what do you want to hear? Like, what does everybody wants to hear? Everybody wants to hear MCR. Everybody wants to hear the Black Parade.
I want to hear that one.
Yeah, everybody wants to.
It's
I
a
want to hear.
new
I mean,
day, but it all feels all.
you know, I was actually surprised that wasn't even in your top 5, considering that you're like the one who bought the album.
I did.
Right,
I, told you,
introduced.
I was very unprepared for
Didn't
this one.
even make top 5.
Didn't make my top 5. I mean, top 10 maybe.
Yeah, top 10 for sure.
Top 10.
Top 10 for sure.
But
Anyway.
like,
But Welcome to the Black Parade is number 2, and number 1.
oh,
You're gonna hate this. You're gonna hate this.
I quit this podcast right now.
I question everything about alternative press at this point. Is hands down by Dashboard Confessional. That's number 1. No, you're wrong.
I quit.
I say take hands down, put that at number 5, and then move everything up. There's your top 5. That is not number 1. Great song. I love Dashboard Confession. I love it. The song, hands down. But number 1?
Wait, is that the? Cause tonight will be the night.
No.
What?
That's not even in there.
That's Secondhand Serenade.
Serenade. That's not even up there.
What's the?
I know you don't even know it. You don't even know how it goes.
Is that the?
I don't,
I'm a
and the thing about that too is like it's hard to sing. It's not even like a song that's like people like people have a hard time singing. I mean, if you're a Dashboard Confessional song, you probably know the whole song. But like, and I know it.
Oh,
but it's like
Chris Carrabba.
It's like I can't sing it because my voice is shot. It's like so why don't you kill me? So why don't you kill me? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Yeah.
This song.
Yeah. That's number 1 according to Alternative Press.
It's a good song.
It's a great song. Number 1 though?
Number 1?
No, over Black Parade. Listen, I don't care if you argue with us till you're blue in the face that MCR is not emo. It's not hands down. It's not number 1.
It's not.
It's just not. It's just not. I feel like Alternative Press catered to like the, you know, like the I'm gonna butcher the name again. Say it. What is the mode? Depeche Mode.
Depeche Mode.
Yeah, Depeche Mode. I feel like they did that to cater towards all those old school people, just to say, okay, this is actually emo, so we're gonna give it number 1.
That's ridiculous.
I'm like, no. When you go to emo night, bro, everyone, I don't care if you like it or you don't, you like it or you hate it, everyone will sing Welcome to the Black Parade, and everyone will sing it. Everyone will jam out to it. You play hands down. It's almost like
you play hands down. People are gonna go have a cigarette. Go get
yeah,
a beer,
people. That's like the
go to
time. Like, all right, it's time to
restroom.
go get a beer. Time to go smoke a cigarette. Time to go smoke the vape. Like, all
Yeah,
right,
literally.
you know.
Oh, hey, great breakup song right here.
Yeah.
You know, like
Like, it's time to break up with a girlfriend. it's not gonna work.
no, exactly.
I guess in that sense, I wouldn't make it emo in that sense, but you know, but still,
I mean, yeah, I just really don't like that.
no, that's stupid.
Then let's do this. How about this? I think then you and me as DJ Hunts and MC Broccoli, we should have our top 5 all-time favorite emo songs. What us together?
What we think is everybody.
Because we both had our own opinion.
Yeah,
But what do we both think and agree with?
yeah.
So at number 5,
I'll keep some of the songs here. I would say like number 1 is it's Welcome to the Black Parade.
You know what?
That's number
right
1.
off the bat, number 1, MCR.
Unless
Black
you want
Parade.
to switch it out for I'm Not Okay, I'm okay with that. But I would say Welcome to the Black Parade.
Welcome
That's
to the
number
Black
1.
Parade. That's like the anthem.
That's
of
the
all
anthem.
anthems.
That is the anthem. You know, fight us if you don't like it. Number 2, Number 2, I would put
at number 2, I Miss You.
Yeah, I think that's a good number 2.
I think Blink-182 has had their dude.
They've earned it.
They've earned it.
They've been there.
They're number 2.
I think that's number 2. I Miss You is number 2. I know what I want to put at number 5. I know what I want to put. Okay, we'll get to that in a second. But number 3, I'll agree with this. I'll agree with this with this one. Like Q without the E.
Yeah.
I would say that's good. I'd say that's a good solid 3. I mean, there's probably like I don't know. But like this is like what we think everybody wants to like when they go to emo night, this is like what they want to hear.
Yeah.
Okay. No, you know what? No, I'm not gonna put Cute with a D. You know what I'm gonna put? Panic at the Disco.
Ooh.
Yeah. I totally forgot all about
Why
that.
did
Panic
we
at the
not
Disco.
say that one?
I know that. I'm surprised that wasn't even there in top 5. Like, how did that not make it?
How did I write?
You know what? I take it back. I take it back. That's number 2.
Good call.
And put I Miss You at number 3. Yeah.
Perfect.
I
would say that too.
That's
dude.
Everybody from us doing emo night
Consistently.
everyone
Everybody
is singing.
That's when that stupid
Singing I Write Sins Not Tragedies.
That's when that hands down song
Yeah.
turns off and then goes do 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 do.
Yeah.
Instantly it's
you
like
build that up.
woo!
Everybody
Oh, yeah!
screaming their hearts out for that.
How much people ever heard of?
Yeah. That's number 2.
Absolutely.
That's number 2.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I couldn't agree with you more right there, my
Yeah.
brother.
That is number 2. Number 3, I Miss You.
Yes.
I put I Miss You.
You know what? I put
Yeah,
I
put
Miss
there.
You.
Or any Blink. You know what? If you put any Blink song.
Okay, any Blink.
But
You're
any
number
Blink
2.
song at that point.
Number 3.
But number 3. Number 3, I'll put I Miss You.
Yep.
Number 4. Like I do want to stay true to like classic
You want to say true to the
emo
classics?
sections, but what's that?
You know I put for number 4?
What are we gonna put?
Ohio's for Lovers.
Yeah.
Why don't you like that song?
I do know I like that song. No, I say yeah. I say like, that's a good solid 4.
I would say
I was gonna say Cute without the E, since it's already kind of like in the top 4 already. For alternative press. I feel like there's a lot of people.
But I just don't understand that Ohio's for Lovers doesn't get more. It doesn't get. I don't.
Well, I know this. Not everybody is a fan of Ohio. And
Well, I mean, I hate Ohio. I mean, I don't hate Ohio, but I don't like Ohio either.
I think it's because like it's not relatable. Or it is relatable. I mean, besides that, My Heart Is On Ohio. Like I feel like the song itself is very relatable, but
Cut My Wrist and Black My Eyes is one of the most emo.
well, taking Cutie without the E. Why can't I feel anything for it's like that's something. So I don't know. What would you put? What would you prefer? Ohio's for Lovers or Cute without the E? What would you put?
Yeah, let us know.
You
dude.
tell us.
You tell us.
I say Cute without the E.
I
You
say Ohio's for Lovers all day long.
We'll debate on that.
Sure.
Number 5, Secondhand Serenade. Let's give it to them. Give it to them. You gotta give it to them. Because tonight will be the night that'll fall for you.
Is it?
I think it wasn't number 5 for a long time, but I think because of TikTok, it became number 5.
Absolutely.
I think the push from social media made it number 5.
Absolutely.
So other than that, I would probably. I mean, this is where I go into my personal. Like, I probably pick like. I put the anthem, Good Charlotte, in there.
I would too.
That's personal. I think as far as like everyone in general, like I think that belongs number 5. Even though I don't hear that emo nights anymore as
I don't
much.
either. Maybe we should start playing them.
I think we should, because that's like because it's soft and you want to keep the hype up.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, I hear like DJs will play like Owl City. I'm thinking, it'd be a good replacement for that song, Secondhand Serenade.
Yeah, I agree.
That'd be a good like. Let's maybe not play Owl City. Oh, I love Owl City, by the way, and I love Fireflies, and I know it. But instead, play Secondhand Serenade. I was like, let's keep to the emo.
Yeah,
because that song's not emo at all in the least bit.
No,
not in the least
not
bit.
at all.
Not at all. Like, how did that make it to emo night? I have no clue. Other than he probably looked emo when he was making that song.
Yeah,
but like the song itself is like, what the hell? Like. Why is this here?
Literally.
Why?
I'm serious.
Unless it's like they're like, Hello Goodbye,
I like Hello. That's a good song.
It's a great song. I love Hello Goodbye.
But like Hello Goodbye to me and like Fireflies and Owl City.
It's almost like you're trying to cater to like the part, like the.
It
like
just reminds. It's
the
just
ravers. a little bit.
I mean, no, I think like more like the scene kids, like the kids,
scene kids. Okay.
like they're emo, and then there's like,
Yeah. Okay.
like I'm not really emotionally depressed, but I just look like I am, kind of thing.
Yeah.
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 I just look
Pretty
like
much.
I'm really
Pretty
trying
much.
to be like. It's like that episode of South Park with like the van. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. I know exactly.
The
goth versus the vampires.
They're like the vampires.
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
freaking goth, dude.
Freaking goth, bro.
You can smoke cigarettes. No, smoking's bad for you.
Yeah. Okay. I guess that. So
oh god.
anyway, that's what I think the top 5 should be.
I agree.
I agree. That's a good song. We can debate over Cute Without the E or Ohio's for Lovers, but
Yeah.
it comes down to your own personal
Exactly.
preference at this point.
Exactly.
How long have we been recording for?
I want to say it's been like an hour and a half.
1 hour. Okay, 1 hour mark.
Copy.
All right, so that's about it. That's about all the time we got for today. We did for 1 hour.
1 hour.
I think we settled for 1 hour. I think we hit the one hour mark. I think we probably past it. Honestly, I think he's being nice.
Man,
Thanks, Mike.
Mike, this guy's awesome. He basically does all this kind of stuff. Man, shout out to this dude.
Yeah, shout out to Mike for letting us use the
Honestly,
studio.
This is the coolest studio
Cameras.
ever.
Yeah.
We couldn't really do without him because this is really expensive equipment that, yeah, we got entertainers, but we don't have that kind of money.
We ain't rolling that kind of dough. Well, I kind of am, but I'm just not going to put the money
I don't
towards
do
this yet.
OnlyFans.
Yeah, I don't
I
do
don't
all
do
that.
that. Sending feet pics.
I ain't making $10K a day from doing all that stuff. Or more. I don't know how much they make. I don't care.
Too much money.
Yeah, too much money.
Relax.
Yeah.
But do you want actually? But now I want to talk about emo nights. Do you want to talk about since we are the Brothers Grimm on emo nights? We have shows coming up.
Whatever it is, we got to wrap it up.
We do got to wrap it up. We have shows coming up this month actually as well. If you really wanted to come
Yeah,
out.
since we kind of talked about it, we might as well tell them. Next show is on October 13th, this Friday. I don't know when this podcast is going to get out, but I think it's better just to say follow us on the Instagram page.
Yeah.
The Brothers Grimm.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know when this podcast is going to get out there, but October 13th, October 14th is our next two emo nights. One's in Encinitas for treats at Pier Clubs, presented by Pier Club. It's going to be like a silent disco emo night. And then the 14th, which is going to be at the Holding Company.
That's right.
Holding Company.
With our good buddies from the band called No Hard Feelings. If you don't know who No Hard Feelings is, they're another emo night group, but they do a live band, emo night.
They're live.
They're a live band.
That covers all your favorite emo night songs.
So we got the October 13th.
October 14th.
13th and 14th.
And then the 28th is going to be at Same in Carlsbad.
If you guys want to same day as in Carlsbad, please come check it out.
Yeah.
Great place.
And
cool
then
vibe.
Halloween.
On Halloween.
Yeah, Halloween is going to be up in LA at Knucklehead.
Oh, man, look at that.
Yeah, that's going to be fun. That's going to be a good one. Halloween.
If you wanted to follow us on our emo night page, we're called The Brothers Grimm, thebrothers.grimm. That's where you can find all of our flyers and everything that our next shows are going to be about. But
besides that, this might be the only plug for that because we just talked about emo night because we know so much about it and we enjoy it. But with that, this is the two bros in one podcast. Signing off. I'm DJ Hunts.
I'm MC Broccoli.
You guys have a good rest of your day.
Peace.
Talk to you next time.